Good day. I'm Dick McKenzie, and this is my brother Doug.
How's it going, eh?
And our topic today is donuts, eh?
Hey, why is it whenever I kiss your sister, she tastes of your dad? Eh?
Oh, it's because you're not going to the right donut shop. You're already not paying attention to the topic, eh?
Oh. What?
That's our homage to Canadian humor. Dunk doesn't even know what he's doing, but he did pretty good.
No, I do not know. I do know them. I am aware of them, but I can't say I've seen them. But that much. We used to get Kids in the Hall over here. They were bizarre.
Oh, about a third of their gags couldn't be used anymore.
About a third of their gags were funny.
Yeah. Squish your head.
Yeah. It just did not age well. I've seen that a lot with a lot of comedy, actually, even British comedy.
Yeah,
some of it just does not age well at all.
Oh yeah,
some are amazing. They'll just be like timeless. But
take a modern girl to go see Andrew Dice Clay on a date, and I'm sure you'll do well.
Well, take one back then.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
He wasn't particularly popular in his day, was he?
No. There was a rule of thumb when it came to him in the 80s. If you were female, you shouldn't sit in the first 30 rows because he's gonna pick on you, and it's not gonna be good. He was awful, but it was funny if you could take the joke. I mean, it just depended, right?
Yeah, there was a comedian. I'm trying to think of his name. It's not going to come to me. Big fella, American guy. He was supposed to be like really, really funny. Is it Tennyson? Something like Tennyson?
Oh, Sam Kinison. The guy who yelled and screamed.
Yeah. Now, apparently, he was supposed to be quite funny. I bought one of his CDs back in the day when you could buy CDs.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like it at all. I didn't think it was very good at all.
I wasn't a huge fan myself, but he did have his moments. He did. He was great as the teacher in the Rodney Dangerfield Back to School movie. He was really good in that role.
Yeah. I mean, the thing was that was coming off the back of someone like Bill Hicks, when Bill Hicks was just like amazingly funny.
I don't really know his stuff, actually.
Yeah, he well, he died early. He had a pretty full career, but yeah, Bill Hicks was funny. But you know, he was kind of like very offensive, very irreverent, and so you know, he wins in my books.
Yeah,
and that's why it's like, you know, moved on to Sam Kinison, and I just thought, well, that's it. I've given up looking now. I've found my limit.
Yeah. Duncan Stewart in the chat there started what would have happened if this was 1984. The Andrew Dice Clay nursery rhymes in the chat. Totally.
Oh, hickory dickory.
Yeah, you know, three blind mice. Where the fuck are they going? Or there's a few you could say now still, but some are a bit rough. Bit rough. Yeah. Yeah, no, I have canceled Dick. I don't know Hicks. I'm not a huge comedy person that way.
The crowd in the chat says Billy Connolly, funniest Scott ever. Probably can't disagree with that. I don't know about ever, because I don't know how far we have to go back, and they don't do their CDs very often or do tours anymore. Billy Connolly was just naturally funny. He was just a very, very funny guy, and just a real charmer. Man, a fantastic guy.
I do know who he is, but again, I don't know the stand-up well or anything. Yeah. Yeah.
I will not try to do it here. I will just spoil it.
Yeah, I was never a big stand-up comedy guy, but I did get into it after, but you know, just a little, you know. There are some I knew well. We got the RCA record video player thing when I was younger. What the hell were they called? Tecmone does videos and all this stuff. The QED player. It was before or during Laserdisc, maybe just before. But we had Eddie Murphy Delirious on it. And my parents thought it would be like, oh, he's from Saturday Night Live, so it'll be a little risque, but, you know, he can have it. And, yeah, you know, it was cool, though, as all my friends got to come over and watch it. And it was 2 weeks before I finally got my folks to sit down and watch it. And at that point, they were like, oh, well, it's been 2 weeks. It's already too late. It's not like we could take it from him now. And it was just, you know, my thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and this year we got a Richard Pryor album for you. You like him? He's that funny fella in Stir Crazy, that funny film you like. Yeah,
I'm surprised they didn't, because they knew I liked Stir Crazy. I saw that in the theaters when it came out. Yeah. I remember seeing Stripes too in the theater. That was a good one.
Richard Pryor's got an amazing story though, because he was a black comedian who was always playing to a white audience, and then just one day he just went, "F it, I'm going to play to my audience."
Yeah,
and that's when he became just this insane. Insane loudmouth.
Oh, he lost it.
And it was fantastic. It was fantastic.
I can imagine if Gene Wilder had shown up during one of those stand-up moments. Get that white son of a fucking bitch out of this fucking... I'm so sick of his punk ass fucking, you know.
What are you talking about? Gene Wilder would have blacked up. They would have noticed.
Yeah. They were great together, though, and they were, you know.
Oh, Gene Wilder was one of my heroes.
Oh, God, fantastic. He's funny. Yeah.
Yeah. Made some awful films. Some of the films he made were terrible. But
but they're still really good. Like, you know, he's one of those guys where you can watch one of the crappy films and still enjoy it versus so many people that make crappy films. Nina Peebles and...
well, did you see...
Eric Estrada, you know.
Well, we were talking earlier about Sherlock Holmes. He did a film, Sherlock Holmes' Less Smart Brother or something. And I think it was made off the back of Young Frankenstein. because it's got a lot of the same crew in that.
Yeah.
That's
an awesome one. Holy.
Oh yeah. That was a fantastic film. But yeah, no, the Sherlock Holmes, Less Smarter Brother or whatever it was called, not so good.
Yeah. You know what I'm going to have to do really soon is order a few more of these little puffies for this mic, because there's been so many times I've almost caught it with my lighter in the pipe, or I'm going to have to get a couple for sure. That could be a Christmas present for Dick. Microphone puffies.
Well, maybe we should have a lighter installed on it as well, so you can just like a little flame come out the
top. Yeah. This side for
Yeah, talking to Christmassy stuff. I've asked the guys to take out the StreamYards or Streamlabs donation thing links to fundraising for my roof. Thank you everybody who contributed into that, because I've seen some other issues that need to be sorted out, and we have a few Shills members who could, I'd like to see them get some little help from the community. Also, Dick needs to do some cool stuff with Felix this Christmas.
Yeah,
because that would be nice to see.
That's okay. That's what you're on about. I do tech support on the side for some extra cash, because I'm basically a stay-at-home dad on disability, right? And I homeschool my son. And the shop that I get farmed work for tech support, building computers and things like that and whatnot, they just shut. It's over. And they were 3/4 of my extra income, right? So it sucks right before Christmas. Bastards, I mean, it's worse for them because they own the damn place, right? I get it. I'm not blaming them. Yeah.
It's one of those mom and pop shop, that just can't compete in the modern world.
But they made me, $600 extra in a month just for, tying up my living room now and then for a few hours, right? Because I've been doing this for years, right? I can teach you about the architecture of the Apple Silicon CPUs if you really want to hear it, but it's dry and boring.
Okay, James May, thank you very much.
Exactly.
But here we go for starters. That gay for $5 says $5 says Leslie Nielsen has made some of the funniest stoner movies ever.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I owe $5 if I bet against that, but I wouldn't, because Leslie Nielsen's awesome.
Don't call me Shirley.
He's really, really good.
That was the film that did it. The Airplane, his role in Airplane. That's the one where people went, "Wait a minute, who's this piece of gold? Who's not used it before?" Yeah,
and his whole acting career changed, because before that he was like, he wanted to be Harrison Ford. You know what I mean? Like before, but like a serious actor.
And Police Squad was one of the funniest TV series that they cancelled so quickly after like 6 episodes. It was so funny. Yeah, I think I would actually vote that Police Squad is actually funnier than the movies that they made subsequently.
I think I would agree there. Yeah. I think I would. Yeah.
How did he get here? Who are you? How did he get here? I'm a locksmith. I'm a locksmith. I'm a locksmith. So stupid.
Yeah.
So stupid.
There was a thing
it was Captain the Poseidon. Yeah.
Yeah. There's quite a few,
He was captain of the starship on Forbidden Planet. He was Kirk 1.0.
Yeah. They started the mold there.
Creeping up to the ladies.
You remember last week on the 42 show, we were talking about how Elon Musk's personal fortune had taken a massive hit with the devaluation of Twitter over the last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, And you know how I get a little bit iffy on stock market stuff when speculation can devalue things massive when nothing's really changed much, right? Well,
Right.
there is a little bit of a downturn in electric car purchasing right now, especially in North America. But you know, like people aren't too hot on the newest Kia electrics and a few like that and whatnot, right? And subsidies are down a bit, I think, which would probably, you know, matter because they're more expensive. But due to this,
confidence has dropped as well.
yeah, a little bit, right? Charging struggles and stuff, although they're all switching to the Tesla standard coming up, so that'll help. But because of these speculations, Tesla, who actually usually has really strong sales, had one market analyst that works for somebody that's important decide that Tesla's maybe not the guarantee that it should be in the stock market, and they lost 5.5% on the stock market in one day's trading.
Wow.
And that, right now, 5.5% doesn't sound like a lot, but
it is.
And Elon Musk only owns 13% of Tesla stock, but that hit him for $9 billion loss of his net worth.
Wow.
Just because one person wrote a letter to some of their clients and said, you know what, we're not 100% on Tesla right now. Boom. He loses $9 billion.
Mind you, having said that, he said some shitty things about Tesla.
Oh yeah,
on Twitter and stuff.
Yeah,
and it drops instantly.
And they're like the EU and some places are starting to look into this. You know, oh, it drives itself, they claim, but really it doesn't. And you know, they're looking at some stuff coming up. So it you know, but even still, just because somebody wrote a letter. By the end of the day, $9 billion of supposed wealth is wiped off the board. That's just, you know, it's all a little you know, it's not tangible and it's all.
Now, was the guy who wrote this report, was his name Clarence Beeks by any chance?
Yeah. Before the monkey suit. Fresh
off the frozen concentrated orange juice. Shenanigans.
Yeah, he made it back from Africa
with his new husband.
Yeah. He has had to have anal surgery.
I liked it.
But you know, that's a lot of created and then vanished wealth just over like, you know, opinions and stuff. And you know, that's pretty deep. That's serious cash.
Mind you, I suppose, you know, with someone like Elon Musk, he's so wealthy that he'll just look at it and go, yeah, I'm still rich.
Yeah,
I'm still so phenomenally rich. I can't even notice the
absolutely rich. Gosh, we're all impressed down here, I can tell you.
It must be a pretty nice position to be in, to be that wealthy that you could lose everything and still be one of the richest men on earth.
Yeah. Losing $9 billion on the stock market is just a bad day at Monopoly, right? You know. Yeah.
Sheesh. We'll have to get the frozen pizza tonight instead of the fresh made one.
Yeah. Oh no. Terrible. You mean domestic alcohol? Ugh.
No vintage champagne tonight.
Oh, it's terrible. Crime against humanity. So the actors and writers strike and everything and the Hollywood deal seems to be pretty much done, but
hooray!
Right. And you yourself, I mean, that's great news, right? There's a lot of people in industry that are finally looking forward to working again. It'll be a big deal. I mean, even in my little town of like 30,000 people, we have, I would say, probably 1,000 people that are wrapped up in movie, television, and commercial production and whatnot due to our unique environment and locations and stuff at any given time in summer, you know?
Yeah, I'm not gonna hide it from you. Literally the day after the actors' strike finished, my phone rang from this guy saying, "Yep, it's gonna be very busy because all these productions have been sitting there, just waiting for this." And I'm already in a position where I've got 2 companies fighting over me in January. So
nice.
Yeah, so that's one of the reasons why I'm, again cancelling the refund. Thank you for all your help. You've literally just helped me keep the credit card down. I will be able to pay it off in the future. It's still going to take a while, but I'll be able to pay it off.
Yeah, the effort really helped, especially at the time,
yes,
right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
because we had nothing, and so things are going to get better for me for a while anyway, but that's why we're shifting to this Christmas fund.
It's getting better all the time.
So I would like to see that community help go to the other people now.
Yeah, a couple of Christmases to help save, just to make sure,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bar humbug.
Yeah. There was another thing with the stock market thing I wanted to bring up too. It was the Dish Network. Dish Network dropped 64,000 subscribers over a quarter. But that same quarter last period, they're still up, right? And they dropped huge on the stock market for it. And I think Dish Network's having a problem with a satellite or two as well, so they're going to have to spend, But it was crazy because just because of a little drop, revenue only fell 9%, right? And that's revenue overall. And yet the stock market punished them, closing 40% down. I couldn't imagine people at Dish Network in the top brass just thinking to themselves, why in fuck are we a public traded company? They just lost 40% of their value over a 9% drop in revenue. How is that fair?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's confidence again. That wall, that rug is being pulled out from underneath you.
Yeah. I feel like, what's his name in Wall Street, confidence is restored and the stock recovers, when he's getting mad at the other guy, but I mean,
it's almost like an attitudes of change. No, it's a bit like you were talking about, stock market stuff and trading, a little while ago. It's like these days, people are so fast to react.
Yeah.
And it could be anything, like when somebody says something stupid on Twitter, they get cancelled immediately, they lose their career, and anybody working with them has lost their career too. The series that they were working on is cancelled, and it's like, I only said like something about Adolf Hitler, and just like everything just falls away. And it's similar sort of thing happening all round. And I imagine it's very similar with the sort of stuff you're seeing on the stock market. Just like you say, just somebody's just got to say one thing, and there's a next minute there's a run on the bank.
Yeah, and there's all these little rules in the financial industry for the stock market that says, oh yeah, you can do this and that and so on and so forth. So somebody bets low, they short the stock, the company falls, other people jump in, the stock goes back up, they make a bunch of money, and nobody gives a rat's ass about the company's actual performance. It's an instant reaction to some online news that goes, ooh, doom, right? And boom. It's ridiculous. It drives me nuts because it doesn't help society at all. It only benefits those with serious cash to begin with, right? Everybody else they don't get a piece of that pie, And it's
turn the machines back on. Turn the machines back
on. That's funny. Oh yeah.
So AI is going to be in control of it now. So
yeah,
I'm sure that'll be fine.
With the writer's strike over and everything, one thing I'm looking forward to is my torrent download site not being flooded with unbelievable low quality cheesy horror movies. Oh my God. Why does everybody who has like $25,000 to spend and thinks they're going to make a horror movie? Why don't you make a drama where two people just talk and stuff? Because it would be a lot easier for you to do. You don't have to do makeup and stuff and whatnot. Why are you doing this? It's because it's terrible and they suck. Stop it.
There was I saw a fantastic video by like a creator who talks about movies, and he talks about he compares making movies to being a sushi chef. Now bear with me, because to be a sushi chef, you spend 9 years just learning how to make rice.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you want to make a movie, concentrate on the rice.
Yeah.
Meaning what a lot of people do when they go, right, I'm going to make a movie. It's going to be a science fiction epic, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And you go, no, just do a film about two people.
Tell a fucking story. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Tell a story, show a conversation. And a lot of people just can't do that. My wife was telling me about some series that she was watching on Netflix, and it sounds terrible. And it's funny because we're saying that, well, with the writer's strike over, and they've now got, these sort of like
AI
legalities.
Protection.
AI protection. I was thinking, good, because let the AI have a go, because it sounds to me like it sounded to me like what this series was like is a bit like AI, where it was just like copying and pasting different tropes that they've seen in different films and series, and copying and pasting them together, just like an AI would do.
Yeah, like a Martin Short movie.
It's lit because let's face it, an AI is literally just like trawling through stuff, and it's piecing things together from what it's seen. And this is what these writers are doing. So maybe the AI would do a better job.
Yeah.
Maybe the AI might actually come up with something original.
Yeah. You know what? What we need, Shelley Winters mentioned Loki. We need Miss Minutes to take over Hollywood. And then that way she would already know what's going to happen, and we would get the good ones, not the bad ones, right? That's what we need. Somebody in control of all of time. Right? Don't screw with our lives. Just make sure we get the good scripts, right? The ones that don't get fouled by idiots as they go, ones that are, we got a great idea for a movie. Oh, we got Chris Pratt to act in it. I've got some changes to, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. That always happens. Sometimes it is actually for the better when an actor or a director will come on board and just completely throw the thing out and start afresh. Yeah. Sometimes it can be for the better. A lot of the time, that kind of interference can just seriously screw things up and just make it awful.
Yeah. The guy, he thought he was going to have the ultimate career in movies. He was in the remake of Clash of the Titans. I can't remember his name now. He's been in a few of those crappy action movies. He thinks he's Chris Pratt, but he's not. He got super pissed off when they put the mechanical owl dude in the movie, and he was like, what are you trying to do, make a mockery of this? You're gonna ruin my career. And everybody around him was like, this is from the original movie. It's a throwback thing. You should go back and watch the source material, idiot.
Yeah, never seen it.
Oh, it's terrible. What the freak is that guy's name? Who cares? Yeah, exactly. Because if I say it, you're all going to go and IMDb them and go, oh, maybe that movie's okay, and you'll regret it. So if we don't say the movie, I'm saving you from your own disaster. Trust me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to do Dawson movie recommendations.
Yeah. Yeah. Or not so much.
Don't watch that. Don't watch him. Don't.
Yeah.
Don't watch anything.
Yeah, exactly. Let me tell you what sucks.
Tonight we're going to do the movie review charts. We are not going to start at number one. We're going to chart from the bottom down. Start. What's the thousandths in the charts? Don't watch it. It sucks. 999. Don't watch it. It sucks.
Yeah. Oh God. Speaking of it sucks, has anyone ever seen the Elvira Mistress of the Dark movie? It came up in my torrent feed recently, and I was like, seriously? She's got a movie? And I can only imagine how horrific it must be. But has anybody seen it? You guys, anybody know it?
How old is it? Is this young Elvira or?
Oh, it's from like the late 80s or early 90s or something, I think, right? You know,
I think I'm aware of it.
Yeah, I think her cleavage is still straight.
Oh, dear.
Bad joke.
That's what they come here for.
Yeah. But as far as I know, the whole movie's full of like those bad jokes and her attitude and stuff. So it's probably one of those movies that really sucks, but is actually cool. You know,
maybe not.
That guy just sent in a super chat for $2 and he says, hey, I need to explain a misunderstood super chat. Okay. Explain away. Just tag me in the live chat, and I'll read out the misunderstoodness of it all.
Okay, well he's here tonight. He's behind you. He's live. Now he's like furiously typing away now.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Some people screw up their typing more when they go fast. So this could be like comically fun, actually. Right? You never know.
You see that with super chats a lot. Actually, sometimes the people not only just like screw up their spelling, but they get to a point where they want to donate a certain amount of money, and want a few characters over. It's like, I've got to go up. So they change spelling and things to fit the number of characters they're allowed to do, and then you try to read it back and you go, what?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
That's bullshit too, because I find people super chat more if they have more, and they super chat less if they have less. And it shouldn't be a reflection of what you have to spend, how much you get to type. We as the channel should have a control that says we don't give a rat's ass. Everybody gets X amount of characters. Stop screwing around. Well,
I suppose the other thing you can do is say, right, here's a super chat, read my comment coming next. Yeah.
Hey, that's a good freaking idea, man. Wow. It was bound to happen. I mean,
Oh, God, those two synapses finally clashed together.
Everybody give Doug a round of applause. He done good. No, but seriously, that's a good idea. We should have a thing that says, hey, if you want to say more than your super chat will allow, just fucking tag us.
Yeah. But still send the super chat.
Oh yeah, of course. Send two.
I'll send you a super chat for $2. Here's my book. Read it.
When you said B, I thought, oh, bollocks, here it goes.
Oh, dear.
But yeah, you want your super chat up on the screen like that guy's, right? All shining and, right? You want that, don't you? I should get a thing and do the hypnotic thing,
You want to super chat. You know you want to, my little children, my little fellow babies. You super chat.
That's funny.
Or not.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I would prefer if you did, but you don't have to.
You know what?
You'll still be our friends, let's put it that way.
Yeah. We wouldn't kick you out of bed for eating crackers if you don't. But here. CF Beauty has popped it up on the screen. Hold on.
No.
The Shills about the whale yesterday. I misspelled the word surströmming.
Yeah.
Is that supposed to help? I mean,
what was it? What was it supposed to be? Tell us what it was supposed to be. What surströmming? Surströmming?
It sounds like something that takes lubrication while you're sitting at the internet.
No, like I said yesterday, I'm not going to Google that because I'm not on. It'll be in my history.
Yeah. I have a police officer that lives next door. I'm not looking that up.
I've seen some kinks in my time, but surströmming.
So who put that in? That guy.
Yeah.
So that guy, do another tag and explain what the word actually means.
or at least the word that you meant to say.
Yeah. Is this just an autocorrect hell?
Yeah, and if your autocorrects, corrects to dirty little sordid things, then
you filthy bugger!
Then you've got to reconsider what you're doing to be typing all this stuff out.
Hey, MJ has a member message in. Hey, MJ's been a member for 7 months, it says. But AMJ's been around a lot longer than that and been a member. I think that's one of those things where things got disconnected and have to be redone and stuff. But it's a Chupacabra chat with a pirate flag. That's funny. I love it. I think in life that you should always embrace and put forth your best pirate. War.
War. Oh no. Sorry, that was Cornish. War. Somerset. I'm a cider drinker. Yeah. War.
There's a great Canadian song, The Last Saskatchewan Pirate. Funny because there's no open bodies of water in Saskatchewan, only rivers. And it's a great song. It's funny as hell.
Hey, I'll tell this story again. People might have already heard it before, but when I was working with Johnny Depp one time, it was the National Speak Like a Pirates Day, and I told him, did you know it's National Speak Like a Pirates Day? And he goes, well, yeah, got that covered. We have a super chat from a One Way, a little super sticker. She says, keep it up for 5 Swiss francs. We do our best around here.
Thanks, Yvonne. Yvonne's a very big supporter around here. Thank you very much. You know what sucks though is you see under where I'm talking right now. So here, let me do this properly. Right there. Shut up. I can't get my finger on the thing. Okay, there we go.
I was pointing too.
But it doesn't show the keep it up thing that she sent, the super sticker. Yeah. But if I go back to that guy and put his thing up, it shows the whole thing. That's BS, God damn it. It's only 2023. Is it too much to ask that the technology actually works?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Ryan in the chat says, what did you name the raccoon? Actually, we haven't yet. CF Beauty and Shayna Caldwell have a competition going for that in the Discord right now. Do they not? Yeah, they do.
Yeah. I think that's just about due to finish, isn't it?
I am not 100% sure because I haven't been in the Discord. I know I should be more, but I do get all freaked out socially and stuff. So bear with me here. I am trying.
Now, in that Discord room with the name in the raccoon, I have said what I'm leaning towards. So you got to try to change my mind.
Okay, so here, I got an announcement to make. CF Beauty says this. We need more votes. So get your punk asses into the Discord and vote for the name of our raccoon mascot there. Here, let me do the whole little thing here where I go mascot small, mascot big, mascot small. Oh, wait a minute. He flipped around. What the hell happened? Did you see that?
Is he just getting further away and closer?
I think I just flipped them.
Away.
Look, I can flip them backwards. Here we go. Whoa. Okay, hold on a minute here. Goddamn raccoon has just gone psycho on me. There
He's
we
taking
go.
control.
Yeah. So yeah, he needs a name. There we go. Now calm your roll there, dude. You'll be all right.
Yeah, he's pooping at that little heart again. It really annoys me because if I click the heart button and go bing 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 bing,
He's supposed to look, like
it doesn't show up.
Yeah, I had originally put him right here so it would look like they were coming out of his ass, right? But it didn't work because they're not showing up. Yeah, I don't get it. Oh, I understand. It's that CSS code I use to make the chat look the way it does. I know what to do. I understand. I can fix this.
Change it now.
My dad's got a TV repairman. He's got an awesome set of tools. I can fix this.
Oh.
Fast Times reference. Oh, you failed.
I couldn't watch that film. Do you know what? You were watching that the other night on the Shills movie night. I can't watch films like that. I really hate the American high school system, and to be honest with you, it gives me anxieties watching films like that.
Wow.
Yeah, so especially films like that, it's like kind of like gritty realism sort of stuff set within the American school system. There's something about it. Something about it just triggers anxieties, and I can't stand it. I don't mind. I don't mind like things like Back to the Future when they're in high school, and because there's something different about it. I don't know.
It's no idea.
Maybe I had bad time at American high school in a previous life.
Yeah, no idea. I wonder. So have you ever watched The Breakfast Club?
Oh yeah, I like The Breakfast Club. I love it. But again, there's something slightly less real about it. It Breakfast Club comes across as a bit more of like a fantasy.
Yeah. What if detention was really what you wanted it to be?
Yeah. It's not a real interpretation of what it would be actually like. It's something. It's on a different level.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but that I started watching that film with you. Not to mention the fact that I've never actually seen it before, and one of the rules is we watch a film that we've all seen.
Well, we try, but it's impossible. Yeah. Like it's already failed.
There's always going to be somebody who hasn't seen it. So
yeah,
that's fair enough. But
my high school life was very much like Fast Times at Ridgemount High, to be honest.
I think that's what gives me anxiety.
Yeah,
because it's actually pretty on the money.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't have a Volkswagen van, but
Mark Beiser says Tide dunked down and forced him to watch Heathers. I've seen Heathers. Yeah. I can just about get away with that one because that's a bit of a fantasy scenario again. If you understand what I mean.
Yeah. Andrew! had to be done.
Who said you could start without me? Yeah.
We were told.
Andrew, please remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a show. we tell you every show, every week.
Yeah.
But, you know, what can we do?
So, we did make a Twitter, if you care or not, and we will start using it. But
Elon Musk cares.
we actually have a web URL. We have a website address, and we're about to have like a blog. What's that place called? Where, oh God damn it! But we're gonna have a little website thing you can go to, and you know, like you'll see the post for the show. And if you have like an idea, oh, well, this would have been a great idea article for a follow-up. You could put it in the little post chat after and stuff because YouTube blocks links and everything, right? And we're going to have a couple other social media avenues as well, just to try to, you know, bring in more users and stuff. We're still at a point where we swear too much. YouTube's not very fond of us. And as such, they do nothing. They actually hate us. So we have to actually like really work at it to keep growing. So we have to start doing more.
Now, let's make a correction there. I don't swear that much. You swear that much.
Yeah. You know, and I'm so much better than I used to be, which is the funny part. You know.
yeah, I can vouch for that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We didn't call him Potty Mouth Dawson for nothing.
Oh yeah. The original story of the raccoon on the Shills starts from day one on this channel with a horrifically nasty joke I used to make, and I'm not doing it. You know, but
no.
Yeah.
I was thinking I'll do it, but sanitize, but no.
But if you
I'm not even going to do that.
But if you sanitize it, it doesn't have the impact the original. Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah.
We'll put it in the Discord if you want to hear the original joke. Is if you can take a rough joke, it's funny as hell. But YouTube can't. Oh man, they don't like me.
Yeah, I'm sure there's if he's not here, Matt. Super Chat Matt might take a clip of it and put it on his channel.
Oh, I'm sure he has. You know, yeah. Hobbs Grove says, "Come on, Dick, let's hear the joke. We're all adults." Nope. Yeah, I can't. You know, it will offend a few people for sure. We were very much a male viewer audience at first. Like we hardly had any women watch the show at all, and that's not the case now. And
yeah, I'm actually still kind of surprised. You know, yeah. Yes. I think they want to mother us. Yeah, take us under their wing and fix us.
For you, I figure it's a shave and a haircut. I don't know.
Oh, you know, just a good scrub would be a good start.
Yeah. Somebody bring me a fire hose. You know, one audio sample I haven't gotten to use in like forever because we don't play videos of people that say stupid shit anymore. But I haven't.
Gong.
No, well, the gong too, but this one I got to use it some, and I would pause the video and you
shut up, Meg.
Right?
Shut up, Meg.
Yeah, but if I play that right now, I'm either telling you or myself to shut up. It doesn't really work. That audio sample's got to go. It has no place now. Yeah. We still
also it is actually stealing on like intellectual property of and you know us, we never dive into culture or anything like that. You know,
no
modern pop culture. We never mention any things like that.
We double and triple check to make sure everything's not offensive.
Talking about the $6 million man, who was it? The genius in what the $6 million man was on the other night, and I want to know. He was the genius when they were coming up with the idea, that concept of that show. When they go, right, he's a bionic man. He can run as fast as a steam train. Actually, we can't film him running as fast as a steam train. Okay, then
Slow
we'll
it down,
film
then.
it in slow motion.
Yeah. But it was the only cheap practical visual effect they had, and they did it brilliantly because they put in the sound. You know, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And they're just like
Yeah.
trudging away. Like,
and
I'm doing the actions
Yeah.
as we speak.
And when he did his thing and he would like stop and just start and it would go he's not exactly the most in shape guy, so some of them would
No.
still be going in this direction and he would keep going in that
Exactly.
direction, right?
I did notice that as he was running through some wild bushes,
Yeah.
and his like belly was like flopping
Exactly.
around.
Yeah.
His $6 million six pack. More like a 24 pack.
Yeah. That's a funny show, you know. It's funny as hell.
Mind you, the show I was watching on telly the other day was the mustache years of the $6 Million Man.
Oh, that's
so-
rough. Yeah.
Yeah, so they were a bit later.
Yeah.
He did not sport that mustache very well.
Yeah, no, that's the Tom Selleck's popular years.
Now that was a mustache.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You couldn't shave that off. You had to use a chisel, man.
No, you couldn't shave it off. No, because it's a national monument. What are you talking about? You can't get rid of that.
That's true. Yeah, you know. I mean, at this point, there's probably birds living in there that are protected, you know. Oh,
Yeah, but like I say, we never talk about modern pop culture.
yeah.
Or 80s, I say modern pop culture. We're talking about the $6 million man.
Yeah.
All that modern stuff. All the stuff the kids like.
Yeah. I've often wondered, what was the skipper really doing to punish Gilligan when the lights went out? It's a thought, you know. Only Thurston had a sure thing on the island, right? You know, I need a beer. Hold on here.
Never seen it. Never seen Gilligan's Island. It never appeared over here.
It's awful. It's okay. It's terrible.
Yeah, you go and get your beer. I'll talk to the little fellow babies in the chat here.
Gilligan's Island is like early Doctor Who, but not in space.
No, it can't be that bad. It cannot be that bad. I've seen bits of Gilligan's Island, and it looks kind of interesting. But yeah, who was the guy who was in that? Because they actually went and made a western in the same vein of Gilligan's Island. Who was the guy? Who was the guy that played the main character in that? What was his name? Can't remember his name now.
Like Gilligan?
Yeah, what was his name?
Bob Denver.
Was it Bob Denver?
Yeah, Alan Hale is the skipper. It's right there. Writer's Eye already did it. I'm not taking credit. I'm reading that.
Maybe I'm misremembering who it was, but yeah. But there was a really strange, like, an attempt to try to do a western, and they did, like, several pilots, and I don't think it got anywhere.
Wow,
because it just wasn't any good.
Yeah.
Okay, funny how that happens.
Okay, so for the viewers in the chat that fancy women, Ginger or Marianne, put your vote in the chat. That's an age-old question. Ginger or Marianne? Let's see the answers here.
I'm assuming they're characters, and
yeah. Ginger was the movie star girl, but Marianne's the cute little farm girl, and they're both on Gilligan's Island, right? Ginger's got more votes so far. Oh, Marianne might be equaling the vote here. Yep. Oh, okay. I think Marianne's taking the win here. Oh, Ginger might be getting an equal. It's like we're doing a vote for OnlyFans pages.
Well,
I think it's even. Maybe Marianne.
Well, for the ladies in the chat, who in the male cast gave you the tingles?
Yeah, do you think Bob Denver was secretly hiding a serious stash, or was it more the professor that had the fucking dong that could wong, you know? What do you think?
I wish I'd done some research before going into the show.
Maybe that's why Gilligan was so clumsy when running through the jungle, because he had this ungodly huge pecker stuck down his pants that kept tripping him up and stuff, right?
Hey, life's problems, eh?
Yeah.
We've all got them. We've all got them.
Yeah. Gilligan was packing the anchor. That's funny. Who here gets into like searching out your favorite bands but doing live performances instead of just listening to the regular song, you know? And of that group, if you're into that, or maybe you're not into it, but you've happened to come across a few, what live performances by bands have blown you away and made you just go, yeah, that's how it's done? You know, Dunk, what do you think? Who live has just, been the shit, you know?
For me, but I do have personal connections to it. I would say My Chemical Romance.
Oh.
They did a performance at the Roundhouse when Apple was doing the iTunes festival. They seemed to stop doing that, didn't they? I think.
Yeah.
Did they stop that. They did the iTunes festival, and they were at the Roundhouse in Covent Garden, Camden Town in UK, and my daughter managed to get a ticket to go and see him. So she was like right at the fucking front. It was really funny picking her up after the show because she was like shouting because she was so deaf. And I think that's probably where tinnitus has now stemmed from. But, and she was there. And so we watched it live at the same time. And it was absolutely stonking.
Cool.
Absolutely fantastic.
I got one, but 1 second here. Yvonne Way, a member for 7 months, sent in a member message, but there wasn't a message with it. So Yvonne, just tag me to give a shout out for whatever the hell you want to say, because I bet you could have put something in and didn't. Yeah. And then there was Ozzy T, member message for 6 months, member as well. And the single biggest member gifter on the channel by far.
By far.
Probably on all of YouTube. The message
until tonight.
Yeah. The message is, I'm a raccoon. Woohoo! Yeah, we finally started updating some of the emojis and stuff and whatnot. So we'll try to, keep up and get better at this.
Just get on with it.
Yeah. But let's see here. Live performances that blew me away. For me, it's Queensryche, an early live performance in Japan where Jeff Tate, the lead singer, well, the whole band, they're so tight and perfect, it's unbelievable. But Jeff Tate, the lead singer, pulls off that ultimate evening where it all just fires on all cylinders. It's unbelievable. And the other one would be almost any time that Ann and Nancy Wilson Hart played live in the 70s before they got all sappy 80s ballady and stuff.
And so like mentioning Queen, I I think most people will go back to the the Live Aid performance of Queen was like one of the defining moments of rock and roll history.
Oh, I said Queen's Reich, but Queen. Yeah.
Well, it was in the name, but
yeah. That was an amazing performance. Holy shit.
Yeah, that turned a lot of people onto Queen who that day who not really been following them.
Yeah, they did amazing to help raise that $27 Live Aid made for people.
And it all went up the nose.
Yeah, there's a backstory to that people seem to forget now, but it actually didn't do anything.
In what way? I mean, it raised a lot of money.
Well, the money it raised compared to the money that it cost to do it. When you do the balance sheet, it's not actually, they didn't do a lot. They could have just simply put out a video and collected the money and sent it in, right? That's kind of the gag. But at that time, doing something from multiple locations and tying it all in for everybody on TV and stuff was so unbelievable that it just cost what it cost, right?
Yeah.
But it did raise awareness that where money was funneled into other places. And I think there was a lasting positive from it. It's just that they didn't actually, Do
you think that's, I mean, I know they did a Live Aid 2 many years later, but do you think that's why just we don't see much of it anymore? Or is it just because it was just such a big, logistical task to put it all together?
Yeah, I think in this day and age, with the internet and the way you have like karaoke apps that can sync two people singing a song in different locations on the internet, we could do something like a Live Aid in a much more feasibly financial way now, right? But the idea was but the idea was shelved for years because of the financial thing that it took to pull it off the first couple times. Like, it was insane, right?
Yeah, but I had a friend who used to work at the BBC, and they used to do like what was it called every year? Just Children in Need. And when they first started doing Children in Need, it was like a telethon thing that took over the BBC for an entire night. And so when that first started, everybody's like donated their time and equipment and all that kind of stuff. A few years down the line, no, if you want to do it every year, I'm getting paid.
Yeah.
It didn't take very long for that sort of, the charity of the people working in it said, no, I'm not doing it every year just for free.
Yeah. I got an idea. We know quite a few musicians. CF Beauty in the chat is one. I'm one. Chris Durham Music Channel, The Snark, and so on and so forth. We know quite a few YouTubing musicians. We could do a remote location little telethon for a charity of our choice and show that it could be done in the modern era over a couple-hour live stream. Right?
Interesting.
Why don't we give it a shot? Christmas is coming up. It's a great time. I would suggest that we do that that charity foundation where we bought that foster child on the autism spectrum his iPad and stuff. OneSimpleWish.org. That's what it's called. We could raise as much money as we could and then just find special needs kids on the foster care system and buy them the things that they need with the money.
Buy them a ticket to space.
Yeah. Dear God. But,
send them to space.
Yeah, and I bet we've got quite a few people in the viewer family, that we could look to. And the writer's eye says, play something so I can see if I can keep up. Keep up is not. Anything I say now sounds like boastful and stuff, but I'm like a.
Go on, get on with it. We're used to it.
I can play pretty damn fast.
We don't mind you boasting. We're used to it, Dick. Don't worry about it.
I used to be able to play Far Beyond the Sun by Malmsteen, and these days I just do more of my own things and stuff. I don't study other people's stuff, but I know some Satriani and Vi and whatnot, and Eddie Van Halen is just the god that walked. But yeah. I like hard rockin', oh yeah.
Just don't do that gesturing again when you're doing hard rocking. It's the wrong gesture.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, I do, it's not all set up right or side. There's the guitar here. Well, it's kind of I don't think that's going to happen now. We'll do that in like a Discord hangout or something,
He likes to be prepped.
Well, it's not so much that, but my hands are not even warmed up and I've had a few drinks and stuff, and that doesn't work out to be the most fluid situation, right?
You liar, because you told me that when you were like gigging, you always like to oil up a couple before you get on the stage. So
a couple.
You're in perfect shape.
But not with my hands, and I don't play like I used to. Like when I used to play, I played every day. Now I play once a month, right? I need to get things, unarthritic and lubed up and stuff, right? This is 50s dick, not 25.
So in other words, you're saying is stop being lazy.
Yeah, it's not so much that. You hire my son, a homeschool tutor that knows how to deal with a special needs kid, and then I'll have time to work on the guitar stuff again, right?
There you go. The super chats right now to hire a homeschool kid, servant, maid, and a butler.
Yeah.
So all Dick has to do is twiddle the strings.
Yeah, well, but yeah, there's going to be some playing and recording stuff coming up. More of our tunes will be from ourselves, and for sure. A couple things here. So Ozzy T gifted 5 Shills memberships. Woohoo! Thanks, Ozzy T. If I go over here, I might even be able to tell you who got them. And nope.
Whether even 5 people here who hadn't had memberships already.
Give a shout in the live chat if you're one of the people that was gifted a membership, and then we can welcome you. But we can still say a huge thanks to Ozzy T for gifting them out. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ozzy. Ozzy. Oi.
We should do some kind of ashes joke there. I just don't really understand it. So I just know it's a thing. Somebody kicks a ball into somebody else's face and then everybody whines because one country got the ashes. I don't know.
Well, at this point, Ozzy should have his own bloody stinger.
Yeah. That's true,
Ozzy, it's coming.
I wonder, what could we do?
It's coming.
There, we'll give him the chat dance as a temporary thing. Yeah.
Nothing to do with modern pop culture at all.
Yeah. We'll have to have like Ozzy T fly in as a stork and gift memberships.
Yeah, just a. No, I was going to say something probably would be inappropriate. rocket launch firing memberships. Yeah, probably wouldn't be appropriate right now.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't even. Oh, wait a minute. The live chat isn't working.
It'd be like going down to the Gaza Strip and firing T-shirts into the crowd. No, not appropriate.
Dear God.
Here's a Shield T-shirt for you. Here's a Shield T-shirt for you.
Holy shit.
Maybe we should discuss that with Starsky, that we can airdrop like 1,000 Shills t-shirts into
This
the
is-
Russian.
This is why we have rules of content on the 42 News show that we do a few times a week, because if not kept in check, some of us would get a little bit riley now, wouldn't we?
This is why there is a, you can't see it, it's off screen, but there is a massive switch which Dick can pull it, and I am ejected from all Shills streams, and
There, he's gone. See, you can't even hear him now. There, I'll bring him back. There, he's back.
I was in limbo. Oh, it's dark. It's all dicky dark.
That's my I fucking knew he was going to say it button.
I'm sorry if I do ever offend anybody. You know I don't mean it grovelly.
I used
begging for mercy.
I used to have a foot pedal that was my mute button so I could cough on stream, but I had to switch that foot pedal to the holy shit, he's about to fucking say it button, right? And that's what takes him out, right?
He's too busy using that foot up my ass.
Yeah, watch here. If I flex my left foot, boom, he's gone. You can't hear him anymore. But now if I flex my left foot, boom, he's back. Because you got to keep these things in check. You just never know, fellow babies.
God's sake. Got another Dick Dawson shoot me ass. It hurts.
Yeah. So let this be a lesson to y'all. You know, you got to be in control of something. If it's not your life, make it somebody else's.
I'm a puppet on a string. Yeah. Yeah, join the Shills and become a plaything for the god, the master that is Dawson.
That's me.
He will play you like a little toy, like a Greek god from above.
You know the drama you just started, right? You got to stop that.
What's that?
Everything you just said is there's going to be at least one person in the background going, "See, I told you." You're a mean one. Oh no! Wait a minute! I already did that. Yeah.
Yeah, I must admit, I didn't really think that through.
yeah. Thanks for that. For that. Yeah.
But no, all you got to do is just watch.
You
out.
want to see a picture of me under the bus?
If you ever see me just blinking with one eye, that's a call for help. Just call the authorities. Get me out of here.
Yeah. Or not. No. Dunk,
rescue me.
do you need a safe word?
I think on this show we all need a bloody safe word. We should come up with one actually.
Okay, I got a safe
Geronimo!
word. I got a safe word, and we'll see if anybody in the chat knows what I'm talking about. Balloon ball, balloon ball, balloon ball. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? It's a very old Canadian joke.
I don't think there are any old Canadians in the chat, are there?
Only me. You know.
Just you.
Yeah. I doubt anybody will have it. Yeah. Well, we'll give it a second, and then I'll let you know.
Yeah,
because
lots of shrugs.
Yeah, there'll be a few people who know who I'm about to say, but even then, you probably don't know it well. But it's the safe word from an episode of Super Dave Osborne. Yes, Norman Lee got it. Yes,
We have a winner. We have a winner.
Yeah, and it was when he was being pummeled by something, and balloon ball was the safe word to save his ass.
You still have to explain more. Who?
Super Dave Osborne started as the stuntman on a wicked cool TV show from Canada called Bizarre. And then he got his own TV show after, like a spinoff, right? And he was a stuntman who was revered worldwide, but not really. And everything he did ended in disaster, right? It was really funny.
What, for comedic effect or for real?
Yeah. No, it never happened. It was all just BS.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes, I know. I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah.
I have seen it.
Yeah.
Probably because you sent me videos with clips of him.
Do you remember me telling you we would do that gag, where you come in and you interrupt and you're like, no, we're not doing that. That's just, it's beyond us as a channel. It's beneath us and we have to be better.
I never interrupt you.
Yeah, but no, this was like a couple of years ago. But Super Dave Osborne, the actor who died actually, so rest in peace, like Norm says. He was the guy on Bizarre, John Byner's show in Canada. John Byner's the guy that plays Peggy Bundy's brother or whatever out in the swamp on Married with Children. But he would come out and interrupt some of the gags and say, no, this is beneath us. This is of bad taste. And John would be all shamed and leave the studio. And they were really funny. And he became Super Dave Osborne. And then from there, but yeah, it was cool. Yes.
I remember that. I remember you used to sending me the link. You going, like this.
Yeah. And back then we had a lot of moments like that should have been interrupted by somebody, right?
Wow. Yeah. God, we changed a lot. We've changed a lot over the last year or so. God.
Yeah, I can almost get through about 12 minutes of a show without swearing now. It's getting pretty good. Yeah.
And still be funny.
Oh yeah, like we
still be likable and entertaining.
Yeah. And if you're all wondering, the reason why we do a shorter, 30-minute show now for the news is because that's about as long as I can go without offending a lot of you. So that's why we shortened it, right? That's the best I can do. I try my best, but
no, you can offend people in a nanosecond. You've got that skill. You've got that talent.
Yeah.
You're just not focusing.
Yeah.
This is why you and I work off well to each other. Because I know I can be insanely offensive at a drop of a hat. Here, watch this. That was the point where you suddenly make me disappear off the screen.
Yeah, I was going to, but I was typing. I got to switch that back. I actually never switched that button to my foot pedal. That's still mute. See? Yeah, it's really handy to have a foot pedal mute when you're a podcaster.
Don't give the Zekas away. You just spoiled the illusion now.
Yeah, but most people don't know what interface to buy to have a foot pedal mute. They still don't know what to do.
Yeah, but people in the chat are thinking, oh, I hope Dick's got his foot on the pedal because Dunk is just about to say something and he's got to just get on the foot pedal. And they'll be
I'm sure that happens a lot. Yeah.
It'll be like a gladiatorial arena where they'll be going, pedal, 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 pedal. And there'll be lots of thumb down emojis and stuff.
I am Marcus Aurelius.
Do I not entertain you? Oh, hang on. No, that's misquoting. Hang on. It's, are you not entertained? Yeah. Worst thing you could do with a movie is misquote it.
Yeah. Philistine.
Palestine.
Oh, no.
God, how slippery edge there.
That whole situation is such a mess. And I've got people, as a Canadian, I've got people on both sides all around me that live here. And I'm just not willing to speak because I know that it will be taken as sides and stuff and whatnot. And the whole thing is horrible with Yeah, there's a lot of so no, just no.
Yeah.
Next.
Probably people will actually wonder why we don't cover it, and I think that's a fair question, and it's a good point, and it should be answered. But it's just like it's just so horrible from all sides at the minute, and it's just like I wouldn't want to try to imply that I was supporting one side or the other. Yes, we should be supporting Israel because they're the only democratic country in that region,
and they were attacked, but now it's full on back and forth, really nasty stuff going on, and I just don't want to. I don't want to engage about it. I'm keeping up on it. I read it, but I've got literally in my townhouse complex, I've got people that are historically from both regions that live and they're my neighbors, right? I can't do it. I can't.
How do you think they're dealing with it?
Not well, because
other?
there's people from both sides, like especially one side, because they have a more visual thing that says, I am, and as such, it's easier to target them. It's very,
but they're not. But in reality, they're not at war with each other. Are they?
They're all Canadians. That's the whole thing. They're all Canadians. They just do what they do, and we're all trying to just. For the most part, you got some people that have opinions, right? But for the most part, my neighbors are my neighbors, and they're all my friends. So, I hope that on both sides that their loved ones and family members and stuff are all okay and able to get through this, right? And it makes me very uncomfortable with the whole situation because.
But my question is that these people in your community that they're not like bringing the war to.
No, not at all. They're hoping that everybody else doesn't bring it to them.
Yeah.
Right. Because
yes, right? Absolutely.
That's what's going on. Is everybody just wants to be able to go, hey neighbor, how's it going? Right? We don't want this to be dividing lines and stuff. We're all Canadians, and that's not how we roll here, man.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Yeah, you don't want like people just like turning up in trucks saying, "Hey, you're one of them, and I don't like you."
Oh, if I heard that, me, man, I'd be out there ready to rock. I'm not having it in my neighborhood. No way.
Absolutely not. No, I agree totally, 100%.
And I don't care how big the redneck is, he better be tough. Yeah, I'm not having it. No way, So yeah, it's an ugly conversation and it sucks ass. I don't know how to deal with it. And maybe I think the way you're dealing with it is the right way though. Yeah, I mean, maybe this is a discussion for hangout in the Discord, and maybe consensus can be made and stuff. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you guys are feeling about this, but it reeks of horror and madness to me. And I hate to be that 60s hippie, but let's just get along, man. Jesus, now. One more thing, and then we're going to drop this and move on. But as it pertains to that region of the world, it's very hard to just drop it and move on because there's all these events that go back so long in time. Never mind the carving and line drawing of World War II. It goes back further than that, right? And so it's very easy for me as a Canadian to go, oh, can't we just stop and have what we have? But I understand that there's issues at play, right? That makes it even harder for me,
Yeah.
Right? So I just don't want to do it, I think I've avoided it enough now, so let's avoid it completely.
Yeah, no, I think we've covered that beautifully and succinctly.
I just hope everybody's okay. If you sign up to fight. If you don't, you shouldn't be in it. Come on,
Yeah. Yeah, no, like we said before, we compared it with the situation in Ukraine. and the situation in Ukraine is totally different. You know, the Ukrainians have no ambitions on Russia. They just want the idiots out, and we're all for that, and we can support that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very simple.
Yeah. Thank you, Ozzy T. Thank you. I'm just going to get a drink, buddy. 1 sec. I'll be 10 seconds.
Oh, God, he's left me to it now. I'm going to say something stupid and we're going to send us all into hell. Okay. All right. We're gonna sweep that one under the rug and get rid of that story. And let's move on to something more. What's your favourite kind
And
of
now
kitten?
for something completely different.
Dick Dawson's Kitten Hour. We're going to stroke some pussycat.
Yeah.
It's been a while since you stroked some pussy.
Easy now.
without paying for it.
Yeah. Come on.
That's what you get for walking away from me, you bugger.
Okay, hold on a minute. Where's that button again? And he's gone.
Maybe you should do that when you're just going to go and get a beer, right? Okay, if I'm off air,
Yeah.
Dunk is too, because he can't cause any trouble.
Yeah, let's put this piggy in a blanket, shall we?
Oink.
You know what, though? Until you mentioned it, I had no idea how fucking fun that button could be.
Damn it. He's got a new toy. If only David Worley was here.
Oh, yeah. No, actually, I think he'd be laughing at you, though. Yeah. So,
in case you haven't noticed, David Worley hasn't been with us in the last 42 shows.
yeah, he's having a baby.
I didn't do it. It had nothing to do with me.
I did not impregnate the specimen.
No, his scheduling has changed, and so he's finding it hard to join us. So so that's nothing's happened. There's been no drama. It's just David just can't be with us as much as he wants to.
It was his choice.
Yeah. Merrily says, funny, David didn't look pregnant. Yeah. Amazing. Amazing what those webcams can hide.
Oh, alien microbes and fast-growing babies, you just never know, man. I really do suggest that when it comes to your water filtration methods, that you choose wisely.
Drink rum.
Yeah. Straight from the bottle, right?
Yeah,
it's distilled. It's safe. Yeah. Not tequila. Yeah. Who knows what, that worm could have been caught between a farmer's toe for like 3, or 4 minutes before it got put in the bottle. I'm not sure on that.
I must admit that I did, went through a phase of drinking tequila because I liked it. But I did not get the one with the bloody worm in the bottom of it. It was a maggot in the.
I know.
You get a bottle of champagne. It's got a maggot in the bottom of it. You'd send that back.
Look at that floating in the bottle. What do you think that would have grown up to be and flown away? Let's eat it. Put it on a cracker. Put it on a cracker.
Put it on a bottle.
Yeah.
What? What the hell are you thinking?
I think that Mexicans do that because they believe that Americans are, Canadians too, are gullible enough to believe that somehow makes it a better bottle of booze.
I don't know. What are they thinking? I mean, I would imagine one of the things they would have to do, because, they sell a lot of those bottles of tequila. They must farm them specifically for that job. And can you imagine, being, that grub in the grub farm? And you go, oh,
I'm about to be a butterfly. I'm drunk.
Yeah,
I'm dead.
What are you going to be when you grow up?
Yeah, drunk.
Oh, yeah, just drunk and dead.
Why do they put that little bastard in there? Hey,
just put me on fentanyl and just be done with it.
You know how you can tell our bottle of booze is better? Because we put a bigger insect larva into it than you did. What the hell? You know.
Oh, Tim Peake is working on a bottle of champagne that he's going to shit into in space. Bottle it directly from the ISS.
Strange reference.
Well, that's from the poo from the ISS. You know.
Oh yeah.
Do you wonder where that poo went?
The turd that floated away.
Well, it's like that story we did of the girl who was using her vaginal fucking yeast to make beer. Remember that one?
Oh yeah, and she wasn't even related to the candle bitch.
Yeah,
Gwyneth Paltrow. Yeah. My God, who wakes up in the morning and says to themselves, "You know what? The world needs scented candles of my
pee-pee.
my pleasure spot." You know,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's been pleasured.
Yeah, my lady garden. You know, who thinks that's a good idea? That's always horrified me.
It's like taking a molding of my cock and then turning it into a dog chew toy. or button mushrooms. Yeah, Cadbury's chocolate buttons.
Yeah,
they're taken from a mold from my penis.
But hold on, let me be honest here. I tried the dog toy idea and it didn't sell.
Yeah, but you just had to sell it to Great Danes.
Yeah, no, I tried Newfoundlanders and only Chihuahuas bought it. I just you know. Yeah, all these old ladies complaining about their dogs getting very excited.
I think it was the old ladies who were getting excited.
Ooh.
Oh, I've always wanted a bit of Dawson in me.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Turn down the pacemaker. I'm having fun tonight.
Yes, it's the old joke. Have you got any Canadian in you? Do you want some?
Yeah. No, the old joke is, oh, you're Canadian? Do you know Richard? Yeah. You know, or do you know Bob from Toronto?
You know what? Being Scottish, I totally understand that reference. It's not even a joke because it's fucking true.
Yeah, I know.
But you're from Scotland. Do you know Donald?
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Although having said that, we had this conversation with somebody and they go, "Oh, do you know such and such?" And you go, "Actually, I do."
Oh, you mean the drunk from the pub?
Yeah, we know him. Just that moment, that lightning in a bottle where the actual question actually fitted.
I remember being a musician on tour down in the States and stuff, and anywhere we would go, other musicians would think that we just knew all the Canadian musicians, right?
Yeah.
You know, I remember I got asked more than once, "Oh, you must know Randy Bachman." You know, like from the Guess Who, Bachman Turner Overdrive, You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet and whatnot. It's like, you know, Canada's like big. You know, like...
Oh, you are so awfully big.
Yeah. But it was funny, you know. Canada's just this town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
So I'm gonna be up for a movie night after the show is done tonight. If anybody else is, we'll head over to Discord and hang out.
That's Sundays. What are you doing?
Yeah, but we could do one tonight. Why not?
Oh, you rebel!
You dirty bastard!
You're just breaking all the rules. What's going on here?
Yeah.
There's going to be mayhem, anarchy. There'll be cats and dogs getting married, and
chimeras.
It's just gone wrong.
Yeah, no, but who cares, right?
Yeah. Okay.
There was a few suggestions for a movie night already. I was thinking we could watch something ridiculous like Cocaine Shark or something. But what we'll do is our regular vote for a movie in the live chat in the Discord, and then whatever gets the most votes, I'll just download really fast. It only takes like 2 minutes, and we'll watch the movie. You know?
Well, you got the first 2 seasons of Foundation. Just run them back to back, and you can send everybody off into a deep sleep.
Yeah, yeah, or not.
What would you pick?
Yeah. I recently downloaded Escape from Witch Mountain and Return to Witch Mountain, the old Disney films from the 70s to watch with my son. Yeah.
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 God, that's been a while since I've seen that.
Oh, he loved the first one. We had a blast watching it.
It's kind of terrible.
It is, but he doesn't care, right? You know, he's above that whole, it's not new and cool. He doesn't care, right? You know? Yeah. I'm lucky that way, you know? They were cool. I liked them very much.
I used to love all the Disney. We had the Disney TV show.
Yeah.
Each week, and then there was always like these really cool cartoons and whatever, and then there'd be one. It's a natural history one. It's like blue. we want the cartoons, but some of those natural history ones it's just so funny because they're just so fake.
There was the old Werner von Braun, explaining how people could get to the moon and stuff way before Disney produced that,
Yeah.
That was cool.
Although I've got to tell you one thing. Natural history programs, be careful what you watch, because I was actually asked on I don't know which show it was, but they had all these bears in the wild, and they needed me to paint out the harnesses.
Are you serious?
No, yeah. Totally 100% serious. Yeah. I had to get rid of the harnesses on the bears.
For those that don't know, Dunk here is an actual Emmy award-winning visual effects artist. And yeah, but what he does is he corrects mistakes and all that stuff in like big productions that we've all, paid money to see. He's the real deal, man. No shit. And when he says
you've never paid money.
Well, no, I'm a pirate, right? But you all did. But when he says he had to paint out the harnesses, rotoscope, yeah, David, he says that word all the time. He's not kidding. Yeah.
No, rotoscoping is when you're drawing lines around things, and it's a big part of the job, but not the full deal. There's a lot more goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah. But yeah, he has a real Emmy award and everything, man. He's the real deal. I remember when we first met and we were talking and you're like, oh, blah, blah, and whatnot. I'm like, how do you know this? Oh, well, I do this. And what? Oh, yeah, I got an Emmy award. What? Like it blew me away,
The funny thing was that there was the classic debate, flat Earth debate with Red's rhetoric against what was his name again? I can't remember fucking his name.
Yeah, and
now.
you're stroking the damn thing.
and it was talking about visual effects and singing. Yeah, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I know lots about visual effects." And he goes, "Well, have you seen this film and that film? Do you know Duncan Kinnaird?" Although he said my name wrong. And
yeah.
So, and yes, it's JM Truth. That's right. And it just cuts to me, and I've just got my M in my hand, and fucking JM Truth just loses it.
Yeah. 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 And remember,
it's so funny.
Dunk did this video of to show flat Earth believers how ridiculous they are, and it was a rocket launch, but it wasn't the rocket that launched. It was the water tower off to the side. It was so, and it looks perfect. Like you would swear to God it was done for Apollo 13. You know, it's so amazing.
Well, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't that good.
And
but-
the water tower goes off, man.
and the funny thing is, you know, the follow on from that is MC Toon did a stream with another.
MC Toon is a flat Earth debunker.
Yeah. MC Toon's a flat Earth debunker. He had a flat earther on there. Again, the name escapes me because I just don't care.
And he believed your video was real.
He believed it was real.
Yeah.
Until the camera cuts, he goes, "Yeah, you see, they cut.
Yeah.
they're hiding it."
Yeah.
Apart from the fact that the rest of it was just fucking made up.
Yeah. And the water tower, like, you know, with the big bulbous top and everything, like a water tower, just launches for the moon. It's so funny. The first time he showed it to me, I didn't see it. I was just like, yeah, cool, rocket launch video. And he's like, no, idiot, pay attention. You know? Yeah.
If you can be bothered, you can go and find that video on my old DKG custom channel. I think it was like JM Truth video, but yeah.
Hey, how much
funny.
trouble do you think we'd get in playing your Queen remux, you know?
Well, I mean, only as much as it will show up in my copyright thing, and I can claim copyright on this.
Claim me and I'll kick your ass.
You got away with it. You got away with it before. You got away
What,
with
kicking
it
your ass?
that too. I've still got the bruises to prove it.
Okay, here, I found it. Now, okay, so let people know what they're going to watch, and we'll play this. I'm queued up and ready, but they've got to understand what they're seeing. Otherwise, they won't understand, right? Because the first time I watched it, I was like, yeah, okay, big deal. And then, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I do explain it.
Yeah.
Before I do, Hoobs Grooves asks, what was the film you got the Emmy for? It was for the series Rome, which is the HBO series.
Yeah, the TV show. Yeah. He's been on like huge productions. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't tell you the stories that I know, but I know stories that are really funny.
Mo, then we'll have to do a show where you tell me the stories back because I can't remember them either.
That'll be a members only show.
Yeah, we'll do Dunk, a retrospective by Dick Dawson.
This was your life.
Oh, I would love that. I would love that. Please, let's do that because I want that. Then I can just send it to my kids, you know, when I'm dead. Yeah, watch this.
That'd be funny.
This was your dad. Anyway,
yeah.
onto the in question. Now, there was a chap who is a marvelous singer called Mark Mattel, and he has an uncanny voice, which is his resemblance to Freddie Mercury is absolutely uncanny. It's not the
talent too, though, right?
Yeah. It's not just him impersonating Freddie. His natural voice is
exact,
almost like spot on. In fact, it's so spot on. His voice talent was used in the movie they made, the Queen movie. He actually sang in for Freddie on a few parts just to fill in some gaps. So he did a series of videos where he was just like singing on the piano, singing, some Queen hits. Now I followed up on that, taking his videos and then adding the rest of Queen alongside. So it packed out the entire thing. It's not just like a copy and paste and plus an add.
No,
there's lots of tweaking. There's lots of changing because I have to follow
timing,
his timing,
because he's playing it a cappella on a piano, and Dunk is putting the rest of the Queen band back in to fill the song back into what we know. Right.
So there's lots of audio fussing around, and then of course once you've done the timing on that, I'm using video as well and pulling that in. Not so much on this video, but on other videos I did where I'm using actual Queen performances video alongside his stuff, and so I'm putting
Yeah,
the timings together.
And you put the Queen footage in as well behind in his video, right?
Yeah, well,
It's really cool. Yeah.
I took him and put him into a new 3D environment, so I could actually swing the cameras around. And pan him from one side to the other. Rotoscoped. A lot of rotoscoping because doing like 3.5-4 minutes of rotoscoping.
Yeah, and we're gonna show you this video right now.
Okay.
Yeah, let me make sure I've got this unmuted and everybody can see. Info caps, it just failed. So hold on a minute.
Oh.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Sorry.
Of course, they could go to my channel and watch it instead, and I can bump up the views. What was it? How many views I got? Like 700 and 800,000.
Yeah, it's almost 800,000 now.
Wow.
Yeah. You almost matter, dude.
That was somebody tell my wife. it was actually. I've never seen a video do that, and it was so cool to watch the views coming in on that. Just like when it went viral. That was great.
Okay, here we go. I got it. It works again. So here we go. This is some serious hard work with amazing results. We're going to mute and let you enjoy something truly amazing. Is it coming up? I already lied.
Okay,
here we go.
Bohemian Rhapsody, take one. Not really. Warts and all. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality.
Should we stop? No, apparently. Let's just building stages in.
Awesome edit.
Can I play that once more time?
Not really. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a fool boy, I need no sympathy, 'cause I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Any way the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters. Too late, my time has come, sent shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody, I've got to go. boy to other man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, 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 Magnifico. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah. No, we will not let you go. Let him go. Bismillah. We will not let you go. Let him go. Bismillah. We will not let you go. We'll not let you go. We'll not let you go. Let me go. No. Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me, for me, for me. You can stop me and spin my eye. So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of here. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me. Any way the wind blows.
There's a golden rule on YouTube about bands that do blocking and stuff. And Queen are one of the real bad ones. Not as bad as Don Henley with the Eagles and stuff, but they really block stuff. But because the way you mixed his voice in, it gets through. Like, we didn't get taken off air. It's unbelievable. That blows me away every time. But it's an awesome job, man.
But you will lose monetization. I guarantee it.
Oh, who cares? That's fine.
Wow, how many days?
Yeah.
A
So
lot of fun.
we're climbing on 2 hours here. Why don't we wrap it up? And if there's anything left in the conversation, we'll take it to Discord and hang out.
Yeah, we bored everyone silly now. So
Yeah. This is where we're supposed to do that whole thanks to everybody thing. So
thanks for everybody. Whole thing.
Yeah, no, it's harder than that though. Yeah.
Oh, we got to follow the script.
Yeah, see, you've gone back to the Bob and Doug McKenzie routine of the beginning of the show. It's not that easy, eh?
Okay, Back to donuts.
Yeah. So we'll give a big, huge thanks to CF Beauty, who runs almost everything in the background. The mod team, the research team, the lives
washing machine.
Yeah. She helps shovel driveways. Yeah, she fixes cell phones for those in need.
She's the only reason why I smell this good.
Yeah. And all of this while avoiding the local corn husks. So it's a very, yeah, it's a big accomplishment. We should be very proud. We've got BME.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
We got Shayna Caldwell, who has, become like huge around here on the team and stuff. Same with BME and the Kraut.
they're all
So
big.
yeah, so thanks everybody. The help really helps. It's just that sounds so fucked up, but
Yeah, well, let's not sell them short. A lot of the stuff we couldn't do without their help.
we'd be screwed without the team.
Yeah.
Like the show seems like we know what we're doing, but that's only because we have the background help to make it possible.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, the news articles and everything that just, everybody just like an amazing job.
Yeah, I mean, Shayna
Big.
Caldwell in the chat, she has her hand on the leash that controls Dunk from saying those things he's not supposed to say, and she can just pull on it during the show and just choke him, and then boom, yeah. So big shout out to Shayna, right? Because you're making it happen,
Oh, I was going to have a go at the and the but I can't. Oh.
See how good she is? See?
Is that button still working too?
Yeah.
No, thank you, team.
Yeah, big time. And, to our supporters and super chatters and members and stuff, it's, huge thanks. Ozzy T, Yvonne Way, Hey MJ, and that guy, from this show. You guys are from many, many, many shows, right?
Yes.
And it's so appreciated. We love it. It really helps too. I mean, like fat fancy mics like this and all the other stuff and whatnot that we have now to bring like a high quality show to y'all.
That Dick forced us to buy.
Yeah, properly. It's to make it better. Like we do invest the money into the show, right? Yeah. So thanks everybody. It's huge, right? I recently upgraded my computer and so on. And, now we're looking forward even more because there's other tech to do and it matters. It's great. We love you guys.
I think we're teched up to the hilt. A lot of it, but I think it's also, time to start, hopefully, spreading a bit of the cheer to the team and all the people.
Well,
that are
we're damn close to that. And imagine that, we might actually, that would be amazing. But
if we could Mr. Beast it.
Yeah. So thanks everybody. We're gonna jump on to the Discord. We'll hit one of the voice chat things or whatever, and we'll see you over there.
Movie theater.
Okay, and the movie theater. And if you're not in the Discord, one of our amazing mod team will drop you a link as I'm babbling on right now to give them time to find it and making it sound like I actually had something to say while I was doing it, right?
Yeah. That was seamless. No one spotted it. No one spotted it. You did a great job. Yeah.
Okay.
Tigers?
In
Africa?
In Africa? All right. We'll see you in the Discord.
Take care, everybody. Good night.
Yeah. So it's goodbye from me and it's goodbye from him.
That was my line.